What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name is Jason. I am the proud owner of NB Cards right here in Williston, North Dakota. If you're into trading cards, collectibles, or just curious what it's like to run a card store, this is what we're going to be doing here on this channel. Here at NB Cards, we're all about doing it right by our community, whether you shop with us in store or you shop with us online. Our goal is to create a space that's welcoming and fair for everyone. We offer everything at MSRP. A little introduction to myself. I am one of the owners of NB Cards. My origins for the hobby for collecting cards and stuff like that started as a kid, of course. I was, 4, 5, 6 years old when everything started coming out. So I was right in the midst of collecting all of it. Got out of collecting cards, never really was into it. I was obsessed with the video games. I've loved Pokemon since I was a kid, of course, but in 2020, as I started collecting again, honestly, I found a couple packs at the local grocery store here, swooped them up, and then just was opening a pack here and there. And then I hit my first rainbow card. I believe it was a rainbow Butterfree, and that just kicked it into high gear. I was getting my hands on as much as I could. I was going to Walmart, any grocery store, everywhere that had any kind of Pokemon cards, kind of like how the hobby is right now, but I wasn't reselling it. I was just ripping it, collecting it, just being a full-on avid obsessed collector. Then I got to a point where I was onto TikTok, and I was starting to do daily pack rips. That was like what I started getting into content creation. It'd be 3 years ago now. I was really enjoying the pack rips. Then I found out about like the live rip and ship stuff. Once I found out about the live rips, that's all I was doing. I was on that as much as I could and buying as much as I could and jumping on the trend like everybody else. And then eventually got to the point where I was just like, man, I need to stop spending so much money. So I started my own rip and ship on TikTok, and I know that's a huge gray area right now, but I was offering lowest prices I could afford. I got my first Japanese seller that really started kicking off things, and then I met my co-owner Brian. He's funny enough here in town as well, doing the same thing, rip and ships like that. We got our own distributors, so like we were just offering prices as low as we could get. Here last year marks the year. October 1st was actually a year of the store being open. But a year ago in September, we did a show called BakenCon, which is a Comic Con for us, our local small town, you know what I mean? But we did a booth together, and man, we crushed it. We just loved it. We're like, we should really look into opening up a card store together, right? And I just really kicked it into high gear for me. I was starting to look for shops. I was looking for somewhere to find, like how we're merging the companies, that kind of stuff. So originally I was Bobo's Rip and Ship, and Brian was NB Cards. We merged those companies together, and we opened up our store. And October 1st marks our first year open, and we're still doing as low as we can. Like I said, we were offering everything at MSRP. A big goal for this channel is to just talk about like the business side of it, like pricing from distributors, where I get stuff, fair honesty stuff. I just really enjoy the business side. Obviously I enjoy the owning the store, collecting side of it. I do all that stuff. We're doing our best to host as many events as possible. Magic, Pokemon, One Piece, anything and everything we can get our hands on. We're setting up for like Riftbound, that kind of stuff. It's gonna be a lot of rambling. That's how I am. I'm sorry, but if we can get past it, I'm hoping that we can build a little community here on YouTube, work with each other, like talk about things, help me with topics. If you want to know what it's like owning a card store, running a card store, that's the plan for this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate your time. Catch you next time.